Hello, my name is Harold, this is Tech on Tech, and today we are going to show you how to use Microsoft Office for free. Now, no doubt you have come across something that needed Microsoft Office. Lo and behold, you don't have the money or don't want to purchase Microsoft Office because what you're doing is a one-time thing, like you're editing a resume or you're just creating a limited amount of documents. Well, you could go and you could purchase Microsoft Office, which to be honest is really expensive and has irritated a lot of people since they switched over to the subscription model. They do have some discount stuff like Microsoft Office 365 Personal is $10 a month. You could purchase that for a month and they cancel the subscription, but there are better ways. One of those ways is to purchase a product key from one of those product key websites. I do want to note that there have been videos and information that has come out about those websites where they didn't always get these keys from above board, so heed caution whenever you do something like that. But if you don't want to do those two things, there is a fantastic way to use Office 365 for free, and it is called Microsoft Office 365 Online. I will include a link in the description of this video, and fundamentally it's everything that Microsoft Office is. It's Microsoft Office. It has almost everything Microsoft Office has. You can do Word, Excel, PowerPoints. You can even do Microsoft Teams through a browser, which is what all of this operates through. All completely, utterly free, all through the browser, and all available to anyone who has a Microsoft login or email account. Now, periodically, you may get an advertisement to upgrade your OneDrive. The reason being, this uses Microsoft OneDrive in order to store and create and edit the documents, but as long as you have space on your OneDrive, you can continually use this for pretty much as you want, as long as you want. Just when you come across those advertisements, just click off on them or click over on them and just kind of ignore them. Alright, so the process of getting in and using this website is pretty simple. Go ahead, pull up a blank window here. Right. Same thing, I will include a link in the description, but it's also easy enough just to do a search for it. It's free Microsoft 365 Online, so go ahead and click on that. We'll go ahead and sign in here. And if you don't already have an email account, just go ahead and create one. They are still completely free to do. So let's go ahead and log in here. I'm going to use a password. And I already have the account created, so just use the one I already have. Oh, it's my 2 years on authentication code. In a second, I'll do that. Actually, since this is invalidated after a few seconds, I don't have to worry about anyone seeing this. So 162806. All right, let's go ahead and verify that. Stay signed in. Yes, I do. All right. Once you're signed in, it generally brings you to a screen where you can access your quick access stuff. So these are items that you previously worked on. I've created one of about every kind of one of every kind of document here. So if I click on this one here, it will take me to OneDrive and allow me to edit the document. But additionally, if you want to create one, all you got to do is click create. You can follow this screen here, or you can click on the individual item, Word, PowerPoint, Outlook, OneDrive, Teams, or OneNote, and it will bring you directly into a front loading screen like this, where you can then create the document. Now, once you've gone in and once you've created the document, you may ask yourself, well, how do I save this and how do I download it and how do I do that stuff? Well, there's an interesting caveat to this where in order to save the document and download the document, you're going to go over here to create a copy, and then you're going to click download a copy. Now what that will do once you download a copy is actually create a copy of this on your OneDrive. In fact, hold on just a second. We saw that advertisement for a second. All right, leave that up for a moment. But what that will do is the second you do that, it will create a copy of it in OneDrive, which is where you operate. It's where you operate out of. So when you edit the file, when you copy the file, when you download the file, it uses OneDrive in order to coordinate this. So same thing, you do have to save some room in here to be able to do that. But once that's done, you have a copy of that file right here in Windows. Now, granted, you have to do the editing and you have to open it through this and you have to edit it through this, but everything you need is here to be able to do it. And then when you're done, just download it and upload it to wherever you need to, or do whatever you need to do with it. Now, in addition to this, because this is incredibly powerful, it works for everything, you have access to everything and you can do everything. Let's say that you need or you want to be able to edit it on your computer. I'm additionally going to fill you in on two more things. There are a couple of products you can actually install on your computer that can edit and do work with Office documents and stuff like that. They don't work quite as well as the online Microsoft Office, but you can still use it if you absolutely have to, and that is OpenOffice, which same thing, I will include a link in the description. You just go into OpenOffice here and then download the full installation, or you can do LibreOffice, which is another one here you can go to and download, and that will additionally install on your computer and you can use it to edit documents and stuff like that. Or there's also one called Google Docs, and there used to be a way to install this on a system, but looks like they primarily switched over to something where it looks like they really want you to just edit it online like the Microsoft Office thing. Anyhow, once you download one of those, just run the installation for it. In fact, that's what I'm going to do right now, just to show you. Let's unpack that, install that. I should add that LibreOffice and OpenOffice will do doc files, Excel files, PowerPoint files, and other files, but it doesn't give you access to Teams and OneNote, so just be aware there are limitations to this particular program, or at least these particular programs. So in fact, let me go ahead and install it. Let's install OpenOffice here. Let's see, it looks like it has the files. I'm back over here in OneDrive. It's got the files I created. I can go in and I can edit these. You've got about 5 gigs worth of working space on this, so there's plenty of space to do any number of these. Let's see, that is installing. I'll wait for that. Let's see if there's, let's see, Libre, OpenOffice, OneDrive, and all of this. Good. There is a ton of stuff you can do on here. You've got access to PowerPoint. As I said, it's almost everything that you've got in Microsoft Office, just completely, utterly free, minus the advertisements. Once I've got OpenOffice done here, just about finished. I've got a doc file that I created through Microsoft Office Online and downloaded to the computer. Alright, let's go ahead and click finish. Now, once that is installed on the computer, I'm going to go over here and change what I open this with. There we go, OpenOffice Writer. That way it knows to address doc files with the OpenOffice that I just installed. We should see that icon change in just a second. Yes, while I'm waiting for that to happen, let's just go ahead and open OpenOffice here. There we go. Next, finish. That's open with Office Writer. There we go. And as you can see, we can go in and we can edit it. The interface is a little bit different from Microsoft Office and Microsoft Office Online, but it still functionally has pretty much all of the same stuff. Same thing with the other program here, LibreOffice. It's just another program to be able to edit and modify Word documents and stuff like that. So from the top, there are methods that you can use to get keys. There are methods you can use to pay for it officially, but same thing, if you're not doing a whole ton of that and you're not using it often, or I guess in some cases even if you are, I mean, at that point you can just go in and do it all online here anyway. So lost the file. So that's pretty much it. If you need to use it for free, you absolutely have the ability to do it. I don't have too much more that I need to go over, so I think I will bring this video to a close. If you thought this video was helpful, please like and subscribe. Every little bit helps the channel. If you are a vendor and want to let us borrow your stuff so we can make a how-to video or otherwise test and review your product, please email us and let us know. We'd love to get our hands on different stuff and test it out and see what products and stuff there is out there. We will leave you to the rest of your week. Thank you again for stopping in, and we'll see you next time.